Andy, I'll just ask you first of all your thoughts on the team selection. Really, what was your thinking behind it?
Well, it's a good side. It's one that I'm excited about, that's for sure. Some people have waited for a chance to show what they're about, and others have got another chance. So I think it's a good blend. I think it's one that can put in a performance at the weekend also.
You mentioned players getting another chance. Does that reference Jacob Stockdale? I mean, were you thinking about taking him out? Is it a sense that he has to play really well this weekend then to cement the full-back slot?
No, not necessarily. Every individual's different, and you treat them accordingly. It's only a couple of games ago, isn't it, that everyone was saying that Jacob is the answer, etc. And obviously there's a few things that he needed to put right from his last game, but we think he's a pretty important player for us, and he gets the opportunity to go again.
And was it always your intention to get James Lowe in there capped as soon as possible?
Well, I think he brings an extra dimension to how we want to play. We've all seen him play in the Pro 14 and what he brings for Leinster, so hopefully he can definitely bring the same, and hopefully on top of that, with a good performance at the weekend, that he brings another dimension and competition for places back into our squad, which is very important for us going forward.
How did you announce the news to him? Was it just before training, and what was his reaction?
Oh well, I suppose that players do get a little bit of a sense of how things are going. Not that I actually went over to him and told him, but there's a little bit of a sense that he's preparing himself to get himself ready. What I like to do with the new caps is for them to find out the same as everyone else when the team goes up and they finally see it. I suppose it's the right way to do it in my mind, that they see the team like everyone else, and hopefully it's a good feeling when it's announced for them.
Andy, what's your thoughts on you put Billy Burns on the bench? What's the thinking behind promoting him ahead of Ross Byrne?
Well, Billy gets his chance. Ross has played a few games for us and done well in the past. Billy, again, like I said a few days ago, he is somebody that we looked at before lockdown, and he was great in training then, and he's come back fit again. And we assess him at the beginning of the week and see how he goes, etc. And we give him an opportunity to show us what he's got on the international stage at the weekend.
Similar enough question to Jameson Gibson Park. He's come a long way, obviously, to get to the starting slot for Ireland. Can you talk through the process of how he's come over? Scrum halves.
Yeah, no. Again, Jameson gets an opportunity to show us how he can handle a full game. He's been coming off the bench and doing pretty well. In training, obviously, he's been with us for 3 weeks now, and we've been very impressed with what we've seen so far. Managing a game throughout and not in training is something that we're curious to see how he goes, but we're excited to see him play. He's a little bit different to the other scrum halves, so that's a good one.